looking like he's going to put a time.
So those are mountain climbers. I'm sure a lot of you guys will probably put an X on that one. Okay. Next, you're gonna swim. That's pretty gross.
Hip extension.
Hip extensions. This one will be on the ground. Okay. Put your feet on the ball. Okay. All it is you're driving your hips up. Okay. That's your hip extension. Good for your core and your hips. So step your stomach in.
How far do you like from the ball?
Just your ankles. Okay, just the very end of your feet. The closer that the ball is towards your body, the easier it'll be. Okay. Okay. It's a very simple motion. Okay. You're just going to drive your hips through the ceiling. Okay. Put your arms to the side for support. Okay. A more advanced version of this is putting your feet on the ball. So this way your butt comes up. So everyone wants to look at me first. Okay, your butt's off the ground, and then you drive it. Okay? This takes balance and very good on the core. Okay, so keep going with that. And that is your hip extension. Okay?
It pulls right back in here.
Say that again?
So it pulls right back in here. You feel it?
Yeah. You'll feel it in your hips. Your hip flexors and extensors. Okay, moving on to the abs. Now that everyone's got their heart rate up, sweating a little bit, or glistening, however you want to describe it, we're going to sit on the ball.
I'm sweating a little bit.
First we'll learn how to sit on the ball. A lot of you guys already know how. This is the most relaxing form of exercise. Right now we're exercising. Our core is just constantly triggering because we're sitting on an unstable surface. If you guys work behind a desk, sit on your stability ball instead of your desk chair. You know, this way you're activating your core all the times, and if you have like a little break, just go out and break it into some crunches right at your desk. It's just a good idea to do.
I'll get everybody to do one.
Burn some extra calories during the day than sitting in that chair with the back there. Unless you have back problems, then you probably need the support. All right, first we're going to do the stability ball crunch. Okay. What we're going to do is, now that you're seated here, you're going to slowly move your feet out so that the ball is rolling up your back. Okay. So now you're laying down on the ball practically. Okay. The crunch, first hand placement, as long as you're not pulling on your neck, you can do whatever you want with your hands. Okay. If you pull on your neck to do a crunch, you're running the risk of hurting your vertebrae in your neck. Okay. I like to put my hands across my chest, or you can put them behind your ears. Okay. So if you're used to putting your hands behind your head, just put them, rest them on your ears, and it'll feel the same way. Okay. So we'll do the arms across the chest. Okay. We'll do 10 crunches. Okay. The crunches, you're just going to feel it right in your belly. You're not going to rock your legs. If you rock your legs, you're cheating. We don't like cheaters. Okay? You should feel it right here. If you don't feel it, then you probably should roll down on the ball more so the ball is more by your back. Okay? Hearing some grunts, so I think we're feeling it.
Okay. You're doing more than 10.
I am doing more than 10.
That's my favorite.
You're good. Pay attention. Okay? Do 3 more. So now we're at like 23. Okay. All right, now slowly roll back on the ball. And that's your abdominal crunch. Okay. From here we'll do abdominal obliques. Okay, so you're going to be in the same exact position. Take a little rest there, get your water, whatever you want. Instead of coming up with your arms here, point your arms up. We're going to point out, okay, out to the corners. Okay? Well, this is working. It's working on your sides here, your love handles. Okay? Careful. You okay?
I never use this. Smaller one.
Do you want this one? I'll switch with you.
Would you please?
Is the ball moving with you when you're going up?
Kind of a little bit. But you want to make sure your legs stay still. Okay. Almost done.
See what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Coming out here. Keep your legs still, not to the sides. Really working those love handles there.
That's all I get.
It's okay, keep going. All right, just take a little rest here. The next exercise is very similar. You're working on the same muscles, except you're going to be laying flat with your hands up, pointing straight to the sky. And what you do is instead of coming up, you're rotating to the side. Okay? This is a very good exercise if you're holding weights, but it's also good without weights. So
What is that one on here? Is that the arm rotations or what?
Yes,
is
that's
that?
arm rotations.
Okay,
I'm skipping around.
that's
Just-
fine.
Just as easy where we're sitting on the ball.
Yep.
Okay? So let's try this one out. Careful, if you keep your legs wider, you won't fall. Okay? Keep your legs at a wider base and you won't fall. Just nice and easy.
You okay?
I think
With
this
the
will get
throat
next
versus
up on this.
You all right?
Everyone doing okay?
Yeah.
Did you hurt yourself?
Charlie horses.
No.
Stretch them out. Okay, let's roll up. Just take a little breather here.
Gives me the weirdest spots.
Okay, the butt lift is the same thing as the hip extensions. Let's go on to the ab roll. Okay, with the ab roll, you're gonna knee behind your ball, and you put your hands on here at a point. The further you go out, the harder it is.
Oh,
Okay, so just at your own pace here. What you do is you roll the ball out, and your body's coming up. So you're supporting the way you're sitting up just with your abs. Okay. You use your elbows, you'll have more support. Okay. The harder is if you put your hands lower on the ball, then you go out, so you just have your hands there. It's all abs. Okay. And you just roll it out and you hold it for a little bit. It's kind of like a plank, but you're using your knees to help you. Okay. And then you roll it back.
Are you supposed to be on your toes or your knees?
Your knees. You're on your knees.
Oh.
Toes are with plank. This is like a modified plank. Okay, and then you take a rest and you roll it back out again. You hold it. Yeah. If you're at home, put a towel underneath your knees, because I know the carpet isn't the most comfortable thing. Okay. Straighten your back out best you can. Really gets the abs going. Roll back. Okay. So keep doing a couple of those. Okay. Now we're going to sit on our butt. The ball twist. It's like if you were holding a medicine ball or a weight. Okay. Modified version, keep your feet on the ground, bend your knees. Just take the ball, and you're going to reach back as far as you can. This is the ball twist. That one hurt? Just do it just to your limitations, okay? Nice
be
and
in
easy.
sync here.
Okay.
Synchronized ball twist.
Right and left. Right.
Fun every group, huh?
Yeah. To make it more difficult, you're going to sit on your butt, take your feet off the ground. Okay? Then you do the twist.
Go for it, Jen.
You're really going.
We'll watch.
You're really using your abs here.
Sometimes we're about making.
Okay?
You're doing a great job, Rich.
Thank you.
Swinging my feet that way.
You're going to swing your feet. It's just natural, unless you have the best abs in the world, which I don't think anyone does. So that is the ball twist. And last but not least,
The ball
the
pass.
ball pass.
That's what we
What
did
was
the
the
other day.
abdominal
That's what we did the other day.
Yeah.
The abdominal tuck,
Yeah, what was that? I missed
that's
that
just a
one.
crunch. I'm now that I'm
Oblique,
realizing it,
that's-
it's the same thing.
It's, they're both
Yeah.
the same.
I just wrote different words for
Oh,
them.
one wasn't the obliques, so
Thanks,
which one
thanks for
was?
pointing that out.
I'm sorry, I
It's
just,
okay. All right, here's the ball pass. This one's pretty advanced, but I think it's the most fun, especially watching people do it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
watching people do it is fun.
Okay, you start with the ball above your head, so make sure you give yourself room if you're going to attempt it. What you do is come up, pass the ball to your feet,
Yeah.
back down, but you don't let the ball hit the ground.
Oh, boy.
Come back up.
Uh-huh.
But we can do it. We can do it.
So go ahead and try it.
I'm not coordinating that.
don't hit anyone in the head.
Got it.
This is very difficult. Okay. Let me see how everyone's doing. You might sit, the ball might pick you up too.
Yeah.
Sit on your ball, we're gonna do some stretching. Favorite part for most. Wish we had a weather update right now.
Yeah, I have an hour and a half
I'll
drive
go
north.
first for you.
Would you like to?
Yeah, sure.
You can. I really appreciate it. All right, just arm across, and you just put your other arm behind your elbow and push it towards your body. Yeah. If you guys have any questions, always email me, call Fast Track. Help you guys out the best way I can. Any exercises, anything. So,
See, I tried emailing you off that link, and it sent it back, so it wasn't deliverable. So I had to call Fast Track and I'll sign up for today.
it's probably, I think that link is Dr. Curry.
Okay.
That's probably why. Switch it.
I'm feeling this one's my mouse arm.
Mouse arm.
I went to
Yeah.
a massage therapist and she's like, oh, I can tell you use a mouse a lot. And I'm like,
Mousitis.
so all the muscles on that side are a lot tighter.
Well, is this gonna be Cincinnati news or is it gonna be?
It's like a misty
Yeah.
kind of thing now. No snowflakes that I can see. No.
Arm over your head. You guys are more than welcome to use the facility here if you guys want to do some extra cardio or more abs of the ball, more ball passes, and all that kind of fun stuff. Okay, switch. Why did you go outside?
Look out the middle doors.
Wonder if it's really slick. Probably is.
Probably on bridges for sure.
I was gonna tell you there was a blizzard out here.
I know 71
They made us stay
south, or
longer.
71 north, they have
Yeah,
like
I mean, you just
5
gotta
Celsius
exercise
below
longer, so.
51 south.
Okay, let's stand up and do some leg stretching. Okay, spread your legs a little bit. Down to the right.
You can tell you're a lefty.
Well, she's following his mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was following her,
Good looking out.
but I am a lefty.
Come up. To the left. Or your right.
The other side.
The other side
The
now.
opposite side. Come up. Down to the middle. Some of you guys already doing that one.
I can watch that for you.
I know.
I'm the most least flexible person I know.
Well, she just made fun because she's passed me in weight loss.
For now. No, when I beat
Come back
David,
up.
I'll be happy.
Put your right foot forward. Okay. Left foot planted. You're gonna feel it in your calves and your hip flexor here, just leaning forward.
Like,
Sweat like
Sweat a little bit.
there's
We're
not
just
even a
stretching. What are you
towel.
doing? Okay, switch. Okay, some washing machines.